Hello, everyone. This is Jay Dobbins, your host of the Marvel DC Universe Fan Club. We are live at Kansas City Comic Con, and I would like to introduce to you a very special guest. He is best known for his role as young Clark Kent in Superman 1, and of course, the horror film Pumpkinhead. So, feel free to tell the fans of this podcast a little more about yourself.
Well, I grew up in Kansas City, Missouri, and I did a movie called Tom Sawyer when I was 14. I was picked out of a big audition that they did across the United States for Huck and Tom and Becky Thatcher, and they ended up picking me and a young girl by the name of Jodie Foster and a young gentleman by the name of Johnny Whitaker. And we all three did Tom Sawyer together, and that's where it started in 1972. Then I went on to do about 4 or 5 Disney films, and then I did a film called The Hazing, Campus Corpse, with Charlie Martin Smith. And it's about a fraternity hazing where a track star gets caught up in the death of another hazed college student. And the editor of the film, Carol Littleton, had been called by Richard Donner. He was looking for an editor for Superman. And so he went and saw this film that she was editing, and she said, "You got to take a look at this kid, Jeff East." And Donner looked at it, and the next day I was called into his office, and Lynn Stallmaster and the casting director and Ilya Salkind, the producer, and they said, "Hey kid, you got a passport?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he says, "Well, you're flying to London tomorrow because we're going to cast you as the young Superman." And I said, "Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I don't have to wear a cape, do I?" And he said, No, you won't have to wear a cape. You just wear regular clothes like a regular guy." And I'm like, "Oh, cool, I'll do it." So I flew to London the next day, and you never know, I was Superman. And that was in 1977. And it was a year of filming. And after that, I went on to do about 45 films.
All right. And do you often attend events like this?
Nope. I do these very rarely, but the 40-year reunion means a lot to me, and because the film means a lot to me, so I've agreed to do quite a few of these in the next year. And I don't know, I just like talking to all the fans. That's why I do it. I like coming here, and people are they love that movie, and they want to talk about it, and it meant something to them when they were that age, and it affected their lives. So I said, yeah, absolutely.
All right. And can you like tell some, the fans of this of this podcast, anything we need to look for later on, like any upcoming projects or promotion of products or any charity events?
Yeah. I've got a movie coming out called Terminal, which is Stephen Wallace Pruitt's film about a man dying of cancer, and I play his best friend. I'm a detective, and I live here in Kansas City. It's shot here in Kansas City. I did a show called Ransom's Law, which is going to be distributed, I think, on Amazon in the next year. We're shooting it in the UK. I play a CIA operative, lawyer, quote-unquote lawyer, and the Mansfield killings down in Arkansas, getting ready to shoot in 2018, where I play the defense attorney for a very famous civil rights case that happened in 1948. And I'm looking forward to that. And I've got many, many projects in the works. I live in Nice, France now. I married a Niçoise, French girl. So I'm based out of France, and I love it, baby. I love it.
Wow, man, amazing. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much. I appreciate being on your show.
Thank you.
That concludes this interview. Feel free to visit us and like us on Facebook. We are available on iTunes, the Google Play Music app, and YouTube.